What is up, YouTube? It's so good to see you. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Thank you again for tuning in. I have a dadgum good freaking show for you. Oh, excuse me. As you know, I'm on that 0 calorie. Boink! Cheers. Okay. Let's see. So in today's video, there's this guy, and he absolutely decimates AOC. I mean, it's not even it's so nice seeing someone destroy her. And I would think more people would do it. It's so easy to. I'm a nobody. I'm behind a computer screen. I'm talking to a webcam through a microphone. I'm a loser. I'm a nobody. You know, I do stupid work. I'm nobody important. But I feel like if I were to confront AOC, I could demolish her. It's so nice to see her getting her just desserts here. So let's go ahead and watch this video.
The greatest freedom is for us to allow anyone who wants to hate without violence, without threats, without incitement, and that is true.
That is true.
That is true.
You're bringing incitement and hate speech together, which is totally absurd and fascist.
That is absurd.
Okay. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Wow.
Just,
wow. He said
wow.
the same thing I did. Yeah.
Did you see
wow.
that? Did you see them try to shut this guy down?
Yeah.
This is it, folks. This is the progressive left in a nutshell.
It's true.
This is what happens when a real American...
Here's the thing. If the Democrats are right, then why do they have to kill people who speak, right? Because the bullets are only flying one way. We haven't had any Republicans take out Democrats at all. Like, it's not a thing. So the bullets are only flying one way. If they're the party that is in the right, why are they killing people? If they're the party in the right, why do they silence people who speak up? You know what that sounds like? That sounds like communism. It sounds like fascism. Yeah.
A patriot stands up and asks a real question that they can't answer.
Right.
They don't debate you. They
Yeah.
don't argue the facts. They
That's
cut your
right.
microphone.
Yep.
They send their stuff.
Here's the thing. If you can't debate with someone, then it means your opinions are not valid and they're not good. It means you're wrong. Basically is what it means. If you can't sit here and debate your own opinion and justify why you believe in it and why it's right and have facts and evidence to support it and entertain the idea of another opinion and be willing to talk hard facts, then your opinion is delusional and you've made it up and it's not true. The best thoughts and the best ideas can withstand scrutiny. And that's how we come up with them, competition. If you don't have any competition, which is what the Democrats are known for, they're known for killing their competition. They're known for silencing their competition, exactly like communism does. Then you get a voter base of delusional, insane people who are completely off their rocker. And if you don't agree with them, well, they'll just kill you. And that's where we're at today. Welcome to America.
Offers to try and physically intimidate you. This man is trying to school AOC on the actual First Amendment, and she and her team just cannot handle the truth.
It's the
They
First
are
Amendment.
terrified of it.
Yeah.
We're
I mean,
about
this
to
is
watch the whole thing.
this is one
And I
plus
want you
one
to pay close attention
equals
to
two.
how she squirms, how she dodges, and how she tries to twist this man's words.
And look, she's a high, she's in Congress, guys. Like this is a big job. This isn't. I mean, she's a lightweight for sure. She's no one to be worried about because she's delusional. She's insane. She'll never get anywhere in her career. But I mean, she's a pretty powerful figure who doesn't know First Amendment. It's insane. These
It is
people are
unbelievable. Let's roll the full video.
places of
I
power.
think that the bedrock of what you're discussing is freedom of speech and the freedom of expression.
Right.
And
They're not the same.
That is what I would call it.
Yes.
I think that we have a freedom to express ourselves.
Oh, here we go. She loves to talk about freedom of speech as long as it's her speech. All these nice-sounding words.
Look, freedom of speech does not mean freedom of consequences. In litigation, which means if I sue you, I take you to court. If you threatened to kill my family, but you didn't do it, and I thought that you were a legitimate threat, I now have the right to attack you, disarm you, fight you, because those are constituted as fighting words. As soon as you do or express fighting words with intent, all bets are off. In a court of law, that would not stand. Like if you use fighting words, then you have the right to defend yourself, and it is legal. Okay. What people don't understand, because a lot of people are very unintelligent, and the media honestly is catering to the dumbest people on planet Earth in America, the dumbest of the dumb. Watch the news, don't filter it, don't look at it, don't hold it up to scrutiny, don't verify facts. They just say, oh well, ABC said this, and CNN said that Trump was trying to enslave everybody again, all the black people, trying to send them back to Africa. And I'm like, of course they say that. They also say he's a Nazi. And, that's not true. That's not true at all. So, like, come on. This is insane.
Bedrock,
This is insane.
expression. It's all just a setup. Just wait.
But we should also know that in the United States, there are also limitations on our freedom of speech.
No, only if it involves violence or threats.
That's right. Violence and threats constitute fighting words. That's exactly what I just said. And where I got this? One of my dad's best friends is an extremely critically acclaimed lawyer. He was extremely good. He worked for companies as big as like Pepsi and Dr. Pepper. I mean, multi-billion dollar companies. He was one of their guys. He was their on-call guy. And so this guy knows litigation like the back of his palm. He can do he knows his stuff is what I'm trying to say. And he says fighting words, all bets are off. So freedom of speech is the freedom to say anything about anyone, but it is not the freedom to negate the consequences of saying stupid things to people. So if I go up to someone, I say, hey, you're fat or whatever, and they hit me, I mean, sure, that is assault, but I kind of had it coming. But you see what I'm saying? You don't have the freedom to say whatever you want to anybody being free of consequence, but you do have the right to say it. The freedom of speech was given to be able to criticize government without political retaliation, so locking you up in jail. The difference between communism and us is the fact that we have freedom of speech, freedom to criticize the government, not the freedom to say whatever the heck we want whenever we want and get away with it, no consequences. That's ludicrous. It's low IQ.
Illegal, but that's not free speech.
And so,
that's threat. Threats are not free speech.
So
That's
also,
true. That's correct.
Beyond
I don't
violence
think you
or
should say
threats.
that. I don't think you should say that because that's confusing the issue.
That's right.
Yes,
Yeah, she's
exactly.
squirming. She doesn't know.
He's 100% correct.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
not complicated.
Yeah, but
Is it a direct,
he's a lawyer.
imminent threat of violence? No? Then it's protected political speech.
That's right.
He's already starting off with facts.
As soon
and
as
can
you
see her
incite
getting
violence, those are
uncomfortable.
fighting words.
I think I just want to introduce some nuance to the conversation. That's okay. So I just want to throw some nuance into the conversation, and I'm not trying to have
They cut off his microphone.
an argument here. I want to have a discussion.
There's no discussion. You're wrong.
Well, that's fine, sir. I am absolutely certain. I'm absolutely open to being proven wrong on many issues. So when it comes, I'll just let you know my perspective. We can disagree at the end of it, but I want to at least let you know my perspective.
We disagree from your perspective
is that
onward.
We absolutely have a protected freedom
3 + 3 is not 400, AOC, you lying scumbag.
of speech. Someone can say, I hate so-and-so, and that is
I hate
protected speech.
AOC. AOC sucks.
And there it is. They cut his mic.
I
Unbelievable.
don't hate her. I'm
He
just
wasn't yelling.
being
He wasn't
pedantic.
threatening. He was making a valid constitutional
hate
point,
anybody.
and they silenced him. This
I don't think anyone's worth enough time for me to hate, honestly. I don't think any human on planet Earth is worth my time to hate. I don't have enough time.
is what they do, folks. This is the tolerant left. This is what they mean by our democracy.
Make
It
no
means
mistake,
shut up if you
AOC
disagree
is
with us.
insane
Look at her.
socialist.
She just
Oh my
pauses,
gosh.
lets her team do the dirty work, and then...
when we think about one
Trying
of the
to look
landmark
at the
freedom of
hero.
speech
She
cases
looked like she's
brought
the
down by the
hero.
Supreme Court, one of those cases and one of the verdicts said another form of speech that is not protected is yelling fire in a crowded movie theater, because that will
That's
force
highly
people
illegal.
to trample one another. And so that's not protected
She
speech.
just proved his point.
Oh, the fire in a crowded theater line. The single most
Yeah.
misused, out-of-context
That's
argument.
ridiculous. You can absolutely yell fire in a theater if there's a fire. Absolutely you
In
can.
American history, she always goes to this. First of all, as the man rightly points out later, you can yell fire if there is a fire.
That's right.
Second,
Absolutely.
that case was about causing an imminent panic that would get people killed, not about political speech you just don't like.
That's right.
She is comparing a video
Two
of what
very
Ilhan
different
Omar
things.
actually said to a life-threatening stampede. It's a dishonest, absurd comparison, and she knows it.
If there's a fire, right. Right, sir, but he's saying, you know, in the landmark speech, no, sir, it's fine. Oh, sir, no,
That's
Whoa,
true. Yeah.
Hold on. Did you see that?
That's right.
The staffer is literally trying to rip the microphone out of this man's hand. Look
That's
at
right.
that. He's manhandling him, just like the text says. They silenced him, and when he wouldn't just...
The dude looks gay, like he couldn't bench, 100 pounds. Like, look at this guy, lightweight. This guy's a Teletubby. Yeah, see this guy with the glasses? This stocky guy could probably one OKO him. He could one hit KO him. Yeah, see the guy's like, oh, you're fascist to turn my mic off. That's true. It's a suppression
Oh,
of.
sir, no, it's...
Yeah,
Whoa, hold on. Did you
That's
see
true.
that? Her staffer is literally
political
trying to rip
violence.
the microphone out of this man's hand. Look at that. He's manhandling him,
which
just
is
like the text
political
says.
violence,
They
by the
silenced
way.
him, and when he wouldn't just sit down and shut up, they sent a goon to physically intimidate him. This is disgusting.
That
this
is
what AOC's
political
town halls are like.
violence.
Don't you dare ask a real question.
Very much.
No, that's totally fine. For me, I think,
Fascist.
and so I think for me, sir, it's my concern is we have freedom to say, I hate this, I hate that. Where I do get concerned is where that line is played with so that we have plausible deniability to incite violence against people. I don't think that the president should have tweeted.
Look, AOC, you're the same degenerate, lying, filthy trash bag of a human being that said that the government shutdown was Republican. Now, AOC, I'm not very good at math, but if there's 53 Republicans and they all vote yes, right? And you need 60 votes to pass, then that means every Republican voted yes. And that means 7 Democrats, which they need for 60, 53 plus 7 equals 60, voted no. You were telling people that it was all the Republicans' fault, that they didn't vote on it, and that's why the government didn't open, and Donald Trump was out playing golf. That's exactly what you said. I mean, have I made my point? I mean, she's an absolute lightweight. I mean, she doesn't even know her stuff. I mean, DEI to the letter, brother. DEI did not earn it. Unqualified, incapable, incompetent, lying. We can go on and on. I've got 1,000 adjectives for her.
That video that he tweeted. Do I think he should have gone to jail for it? Absolutely not. But I don't think he should have done that. I think that
I think if you yell fire in a crowded place where there is no fire to incite a mob, then you should spend a long time in jail.
endangering Congresswoman Omar, he was playing with this line. And
Well, I disagree. She endangered herself, okay? That's not endangerment.
And
By
sir-
showing a truth, so showing the truth is endangerment, is inciting violence.
That's
to show
true.
The truth.
That's right.
That is fascism.
That's right.
He's not wrong.
He's
What is
absolutely
fascism?
right.
It's using state and corporate power to silence your political opponents.
That's exactly
team
what
just
the
do?
Democrats
They
do.
use their power to silence their
I used to call them terrorists. Because the government shut down. So not only are they tyrannical, they're terrorist and they are fascism. They are fascist. They're using their political power to silence opposition. That's exactly, I mean, they did it in front of you. How much more evidence do we need, right?
political opponent. He's calling a spade a spade. She's
Yeah.
the one trying to shut
A
down
hoe's a hoe.
speech, and he's calling her out on it.
well, sir, I don't think anyone's trying to ban that speech.
You are.
His right to show the truth of what happened is just as valid as her right
It is.
to say whatever she wants to say.
And sir, that's why he's not being, that's why there's no charges being brought up
Being
against
criticized
him.
by you as though there should be charges.
That's right. She
No,
did
no,
do that.
I don't think there should be charges. I want to make
Because
sure
you
that I
say he's
clarify.
inciting violence against her.
That's exactly
I think
what
he
she
is.
said.
That's absurd. You cannot incite violence.
That's right.
Well, I think he
Inciting
is.
violence is illegal.
Right. And so okay.
That's right.
And sir, I think one of the larger
He's cooking.
questions that we have here is that if we're explicitly talking about, do we have the right to say?
He bent her backwards and just no lube, just went straight for the starfish. I mean, he just, Lord.
I hate so and so. I hate this.
He done
Listen
her
to
dirty.
this word salad. Plausible deniability. This is the new trick. If they don't like your speech, they just say it's incitement.
working.
It's dangerous. It's stochastic terrorism. These are all just made-up terms to shut down speech they don't like.
Those are all
She's not
terms
mad
that I
that
feel
Trump
like the
was
Democrats
inciting
are known
anything.
for.
She's mad because Trump showed a video of what her friend Ilhan Omar actually said. He showed the
First
truth.
of all, Ilhan Omar is birds of a feather with AOC. Just degenerate liar. She's giving money back to Somalia. And then she married her brother to claim citizenship. And now she's in a role where she can make decisions. How she got there, Lord, I'll never know. But it's no surprise to me. She's actively and honestly telling people that she's sending money back to Somalia. And I mean, can we really have people like that running things in our country? I say deport her, put her brother in jail. Man, what a sad, sad state of affairs for the Democrats.
And this man is spot on.
It's beyond
So
pathetic
showing
at
the
this
truth
point.
is incitement. She has no answer for that.
That's right.
None.
You even have the right, yes, to be bigoted in America. Absolutely. You absolutely have the right to be bigoted in America. My question is, why do you want to, not you, but why would one want to be bigoted in America?
It doesn't matter.
Is the
I don't want
larger
to be
question.
bigoted. I grew up as a conservative Christian.
And there's the dodge. That's the oldest trick in the
Yep.
book.
Yep.
He makes an ironclad point about the right to free speech, and she can't debate it.
Right.
So what does she do? She
Why would you
pivots.
want to?
She does a classic
Right.
straw man. Well, why would you want to be a bigot?
Yeah.
That's not the question, Alexandria. We're not talking about what's nice. We're not talking about what's polite. We are talking about what is legal and what is protected by the Constitution.
That's so sad.
It doesn't matter if you want to be a bigot. The First Amendment exists specifically to protect the speech you hate, not just the speech you agree with. She literally cannot or will not answer his point, so she tries to paint him as a bad person for even bringing it up. It's a slimy, dishonest tactic.
But I'm telling you that the greatest freedom is for us to allow anyone who wants to hate without violence, without
Right.
threats,
Right.
without incitement. And
Right.
that is
Look, if you want to be racist, if you got hate in your heart, let it out. If you got hate in your heart, let it out. If you hate cats, just screw all the cats, man. Just kick them. Just leave them be. We don't need them. We don't need cats. All right? If you got hate in your heart towards dogs or fleas, you just go ahead and hate it out with all your racist heart. Just let it out. It's all right. It's all right. We're in America, baby.
true.
That is true.
You're
Yeah.
bringing incitement and hate speech together, which is totally absurd and fascist.
That is wrong.
Well, thank you, sir.
See what they're doing? That's fascist.
He's
Yeah.
literally giving her a free lesson on the Constitution.
He's helping
He's
her do her
making the
job.
exact distinction that she is deliberately trying to blur. He's saying, I'm not talking about violence.
And it is
she's
malicious.
saying,
She
"But
is
your words
maliciously
feel like
doing
violence
this.
to me, so they should be banned.
Well, you know what feels like violence to me? The fact that no one's given me $1 million yet, right? I can assume whatever I want to be violent. And I could literally say, well, AOC's threatening me, even though she's way across the country. AOC's threatening me. She didn't give me $1 million. I feel threatened. She owes me $1 million. Do you think she's going to send me a check? No. So she's writing this check that not only she can't cash, but she'll be nowhere near when someone does go to try and cash it. That's what she's doing. And she is DEI as it comes. I used to think Kamala was the worst, and then I met AOC. I think AOC is far more unintelligent than Kamala, and it was already a low bar to begin with.
This man is the hero of this video. He is an absolute patriot. He stood
Yeah,
his ground, he didn't
they're
back
trying to
down, and he
like
spoke the
come at him
absolute
too.
truth.
Yeah.
A moment like that is fine and it's acceptable, because I do think that if we don't let it out, then it gets worse.
Well, what if I just started coming up there and getting in your face and yelling all kinds of racial slurs? Then what? I'm not inciting violence. I'm just exercising my right to free speech. Then what? Then what do you do with those lines? Right?
So I think it's fine to air out to air out disagreements and to have these conversations, even if it hurts our feelings.
Oh, now it's fine.
Oh God.
After you cut
Feelings
his mic,
over
tried
facts.
to take it
My
from him,
goodness.
dodged his question,
Fascist.
and smeared him as a bigot. How incredibly
This is
patronizing.
insanely hard to watch.
She got completely and totally owned by a constituent, and this is her pathetic attempt at
And
damage
this guy
control.
isn't even a.
This video, folks, is
this
everything
guy.
you need.
This guy's an old white guy. Like he's an old, He looks like a good old boy who served his country, maybe was in the military a little bit, retired, did something else. I mean, this guy has that atmosphere, that feeling about him, and he loves his country. That's why he's getting up here and schooling her. And make no mistake, AOC did not land one blow on this guy. AOC got desecrated. She got raped by this guy. It wasn't even a competition.
This is the entire progressive
It was like a
playbook.
5-year-old trying to
They don't
fight
believe in the First
LeBron
Amendment.
James. Like it's
They
just
believe
not
in their
even
own power. And honestly, what else would we
not
expect
even a fair
from
fight
AOC?
for her.
She and the rest of the squad, Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib, all of them,
Yeah, the
are a
squad,
complete
goon
and
squad.
total disappointment to this country. They spend all day, every
I say
day
put 'em in
complaining
jail.
about America.
Here's
and trying to-
what I say: get them on sedition and insurrection. Get them on inciting violence. Getting them on blurring the Constitution. Getting them on attempted, murder of Donald Trump through fascist talking points. Inciting violence through saying that they're a threat to democracy. Put them in jail. Let them rot in hell. Let them rot in hell. And you know what? As soon as we do and we strike them with overwhelming force, that's when I feel like that's when we'll start putting an end to this bullcrap. We got to put these people in jail. Like
tear
Letitia.
down the very freedoms that this man is
Got to
fighting
throw her
for.
in jail.
The
Shifty
very
Shift.
freedoms
Got to
that,
go
by
to
the way,
jail.
gave them the platform
Comey,
to spew their own nonsense
jail.
in the first place.
Chicago's mayor, jail. Mayor of Portland, Oregon, jail. All of them. Protesters who so much as spit or look funny with intent. Anything violent whatsoever, immediate and overwhelming decisive force. Throw them in jail, let them rot. And let the sentence be heavy, not light. We need heavy sentences. We need someone to throw a rock at a cop and get 10 to 15 years. That's what we need. And once you do that with enough people, this crap stops happening.
It's a disgrace. My hat is off to that man for having the courage to say it right to her face.
Yes, I signed that memo.
So you are
Tom
the author
Homan.
of the family separation policy.
I am not the author of this memo.
I love this
You're
clip.
not the author, but you signed the memo.
Yes, a zero tolerance memo.
So you provided the official recommendation to Secretary Nielsen on for the United States to pursue family separation.
I gave Secretary Nielsen numerous
Why do we I mean, well, we don't have to separate the family. We can deport them together.
recommendations on how
Which
to
I'm
secure
for.
the border and
Absolutely.
save
Get them the
lives.
hell
But it
out.
says here that you gave her numerous options, but the recommendation was option 3, family separation.
I see that you have learned how to read in the last 24 hours, but do you know what you're talking about?
What I'm saying, this is not the only paper where we've given the Secretary numerous options to secure the border and save lives.
And so the recommendation, of the many that you recommended family separation,
I recommend a zero tolerance.
Yes.
which includes family separation.
Which includes zero tolerance first.
The same as is with every U.S. citizen parent gets arrested when they're with a child.
Yeah. AOC, you better be grateful your daddy wasn't a communist like you are. You better be glad you were born in America, because I would have no problem I would have so much pleasure in my heart getting to watch you deported. I would.
Zero tolerance was interpreted as the policy that separated children from their
If I get arrested for DUI and I have a young child in the car, I'm going to be separated. When I was a police officer in New York,
That's right.
and I
It
arrested-
doesn't matter about if you're legal or not. Like if you're doing drugs and there's a kid in the car, you have to be separated. It's following due process. You have to. That's the right thing to do. A criminal gets charged for criminal actions. Period. End of story. Next.
the father for
AOC.
domestic violence, I separated that father
Mr.
from his
Holman, with
family.
all due respect, legal asylees are not charged with any crime.
Yes, they are, if they're illegal.
When you're into the country illegally, it's violation 8 United States Code 1325.
Seeking asylum is legal.
If you want to seek asylum and go through the port of entry, do it the legal way.
Ooh, so they are illegal. This was a clip a long time ago, and he just slammed. AOC is just not a bright individual.
The Attorney General of the United States has made that clear.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. You're right. My bad. Okay. Jeez Louise, guys. I have a hard time watching AOC because one,
live at the White House now.
it's going again. I have a hard time watching her because I think she is so bad at her job. I've never seen anyone so incompetent, and then Kamala came along, and now when I watch AOC, like her previous clips, I almost think that Kamala is a more refined and better version of AOC. I think AOC is legitimately just not bright. I get the feeling she's just not. She's what Trump calls a stupid person, and I hate it because I mean she is very attractive, but she'll most likely be alone the rest of her life. Tending to her cats, talking about whoever and their height. He's 4'10" and he's mad that he's 4'10", and meanwhile Miller is happily married, been married for a while. He's 5'10". Got a beautiful smoking hot wife, way hotter than AOC. I sense some projecting going on there, huh? You got your head where it shouldn't be AOC. Maybe you should get out and start dating a little bit. Maybe, do like your parents and own a business or do anything with your life. Work like a hard American instead of just expecting everything and, oh, your words hurt me and your words this and that. Look, I don't give a crap. Words can hurt. You could say you look pretty today and that hurts my feelings. Are we just going to outlaw the word, will you look pretty? No. No, you need to stop being a pansy flower and grow some thicker skin. That's the way we used to do it back when America was great. We're trying to make it great again, but we got to get rid of these people like AOC. Like they need to spend time in jail for inciting insurrection, and sedition. And I feel Trump would have an easy slam dunk time doing it. There are 1,000 clips of AOC inciting violence. There are 1,000 clips of Biden doing the same. There are 1,000 clips of Kamala doing the same. And many of these liberal high ups, even Nancy Pelosi, throw them all in jail. Get them all. Got to take them all. Got to catch them all. And let's see them serve some good old fashioned Christian Bible justice. That was a video. Again, really hard to watch her. If you did enjoy the video, maybe you like the commentary, maybe my nose is bigger than the average and you just watch my nose the whole time. Thank you for watching this long. Make sure you leave a comment down below letting me know you did. Don't forget to like the video and don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to collect you subscribers like Pokemon. So far, I've got a Bulbasaur, a Charmander, a Squirtle, a Pikachu, and a Butterfree. Okay? I need more. I need a Primeape. All right? If anybody's a Primeape, make sure you subscribe. So, again, thank you, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.